Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to look at a bug for the new Naboo raid. So let's jump into it. Alright, so this was a recording of my earlier stream. So I was told that there's a B1 bug here. So let's go ahead and watch this and I'll kind of like talk through what's happening. So normally I don't use B1 at all. Like my team's not too great. I just use I use like Newt or something here instead of B1 because he has the survivability. But essentially B1 does not survive long enough for me to use him in this raid because he just like dies, right? So I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just like talking. But essentially, what you have to do is you have to survive with B1 at least until you complete the second wave. And if you can do that, then you can use this bug to one-shot the rest of the waves, like absolutely one-shot them. And it is crazy fun, crazy good, but crazy nonetheless. So that's what I did here. And what I'm doing is I'm going through the waves. So I did try the first two waves initially with my B1 on it was the 1.2 million wave. I ended up dropping down to 900,000 because I don't have the Zeta on B2. I think you probably need the Zeta on B2 to get this working at the 1.2 million with this team. But either way, if you have the ability with the team, probably with B2, for them to survive up until killing that second wave with B1 alive, then you absolutely, with this bug, you will be able to climb all the way to the rest because you're going to be able to ramp B1 so beautifully, and it is so fun. It's probably the funnest I've had with this raid. Like I hate this raid. I hate everything about it. It's not fun. It has horrible RNG, and this honestly is the only thing I've had fun with this raid. Like everything else has been absolute dog water, RNG fest, unfunness, but this one raid was the funnest I've had so far. So as you can see, I'm just like getting through. Honestly, this is what I normally use. Like it's not fun, it's hard. I just use Maul to try to like clear through the waves, and this is the best I can do. But if you use this B1 trick, it's gonna make it a lot easier. So as we go through here, pretty soon we're gonna go through. So as I'm just cutting through these waves, we'll see how it goes. And then I'll fast forward through the B1 trick until the end, and then we'll see how it looks from there. But it is ridiculously fun once you get it going. So I'm just let's see if I can like scroll through this really quick here. All right, here, this was the last one, so let's jump here to the end. I am using the internet. Okay, so last guy here before we go in, and I'm gonna show you what it goes through. So my team, it doesn't matter. So B1 survived there, 34 stacks, whatever, right? So you're gonna go to space, and then you're gonna come right back. So just view the ground battle. So let's go back and view the ground battle. Yep. At this point, I'm like, is this all I do? So you click it. Come on, Captain. Then you go down, and then see, he just has a little more stacks. Up, and then down. He's at 49. Up, and then down. So 55. Up, and then down. 61. So let's jump through there. Let's see, how long did it take me to do this? So I started around 45 minutes, and it took me all right, so 55, 10 minutes later. 10 minutes I sat there and talked to people. I'm getting stacks. So at 10 minutes, boom. Yes, ultimate power. You see that? See, 1,000 stacks with B1, 1,000 stacks. All right, so at this point, if you run out of stacks for some reason, you can keep doing it. I chose to I chose to do other things with it. So yeah, just whatever, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. 1,000 stacks with B1. So there I am. Click it. Boom. Yes. Yes, honestly, the only thing that's ever been fun in this raid, mowing down, oh, it feels so satisfying. All this RNG, all the heals, all the horribleness of this raid, them going over and just absolutely dumpstering my team. Retribution, retribution. It feels fun, doesn't it? It feels fun to take back the reins and say, nay, nay, boom. Yeah, avert your eyes if you haven't seen the ending here, because you're about to witness the glorious, sweet, glorious finish that this raid is. Boom, and then max score. So as you can see, if you can at least beat the first 2 waves with B1 surviving with whatever team, you can use separatists or whatever, but as long as B1 survives that first 2 waves, then you can juice him up until he hits over 1,000 stacks, and then he will one-shot everything. You don't have to wait, but it took like 10 minutes. I thought it was worth it, just for the fun, for the memes, for the memesies, to get it done. So that's what I did, and it was glorious, absolutely glorious. So that's what I did. That's the bug. There is a caveat to it, so you do want to make him fast. So I don't know why, because it has to be his turn or something when it happens. But you want him to be, you need him to have a need for speed. So what I did was I just gave him my SOKR mod. So where is it? B1 here. So this is how I had him modded for. You don't need anything else, you just need speed. So I had these stats on him. So I gave him 331 speed, and that was enough. So for that phase, what is it, relic 3 or something, for the 900k phase, to get 1.2 million, I didn't have the patience to do it. And I think it's because I needed the B2 Zeta. And I would say if you have the B2 Zeta, then with that team, you could probably get 1.2 million. But I don't have the Zeta. I would love to get it, but it's not, it's too much for me right now to invest in. But as long as you have a team that can carry B1 and his stacks all the way to that second phase, you just go up in space, you view the ground battle, up in space, view the ground battle. You will be building up B1 stacks to the absolutely to the moon. And when you take it to the moon, he's going to ride that sweet 1,000 stacks of B1 is going to rain down hell fury on your enemies for sweet, sweet vengeance. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try this out. Let me know how it goes. How high can you take this? Can you take it to the highest relics? Can you, wherever your B1 is, let me know what phases worked for you, what you did, if you had the B2 Zeta or not. But it seems like this is an absolute banger bug that's probably quick to be fixed, so use it now while you can. All right, thanks everyone. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.